My name is Bryce Webb, senior point guard for Riverman High School.
Salt to the mean. I go by the name of Salt. Number 24, senior shooting guard.
Most people call me Cam or Camo. Senior forward. I also play some guard.
Well, this year under new coaching staff, we had different rules, different plays. Coach Jackson brought a new intensity to practice every day, and he expected a lot from us, and we tried to live up to his expectation.
2 more now, 2 more. This one and 1 more, let's go. Come on now, anticipate. Come on now. There you go. Oh, come on now.
This was a fun year, man. My first year being the man in charge. You know, I don't really consider it my first year as a head coach because I've done that in the past, but this was my first year as the one responsible, I guess, best way to say it. But it was fun. High expectations from the start because I knew what type of team we had. I knew we had, guys who could compete at every level coming back. So, I didn't want to keep the expectations low. I wanted to raise them, and let's do something that nobody thought we could do. We fell short of that, but we took a step in that direction.
I expected to win, obviously, a lot of games and create a family type of atmosphere at Riverbend that hasn't been here the years before. It's just been like an individual type of game that we've been playing for the last couple of years, and this year felt like an actual family, and everybody played for each other. So that was definitely my expectation, and I think we exceeded it. Our fan base has grown tremendously since I've gotten here. Our student section is ridiculous.
I transferred from Orange after my first year of high school. Basketball there was completely different. Playing there was just go out and play. Getting here and playing with these guys, it was important. Everybody wants to work, and that's what's great.
Okay.
My favorite game would probably definitely have to be Massaphonics here. That game sticks out to me most because the brotherhood that we showed all throughout the game. Everybody fought. Whoever got in the game came in ready to play. There's a couple guys under the weather, but no, we didn't make any excuses. We took 4 overtimes and we got the win.
Hey, what we about to do today?
We about to catch this dub, baby. Onyx, the last time he playing them. We gotta do this for them, baby.
We gotta do it.
And for us. We need this.
Everybody go see Salt. What you about to do today, dog?
Hey, you know what it is, the vlog of the year. We about to get buckets.
Hey, you already know. You already know. Hey, say what's up, young buck. Say what's up.
Buckets.
What we about to do today? What we about to do today? What we about to tell them?
We about to dub Onyx.
Hey, we about to get Onyx. We gotta get Onyx out the way. What you gotta say?
We're gonna win today. Or my name not.
They ready to play. We gotta go ahead and get this dub. Do our thing. They got the best of us last time. We're gonna get them back tonight. We got a crowd out there. We're ready to go.
Three of them. Three.
Hey, I feel like Usher.
Hey, we taking it all. We taking it all this year.
I would say senior night really hit me because it was last time playing in a home gym in front of a home crowd, which, I mean, I enjoyed it, but yeah, it was kind of sad.
This is the road that we've given ourselves, so we ain't got no choice but to travel it, right? We can't change it. Your opportunity to change that was out there. Not being in here getting upset. Was you scared to go to Forge? All right then. So you should be happy. Let's go to Forge and get a win.
Just try it. We got all website and everything. Just water. Order it.
I hear it all the time. I'm buying it all. Why they talk? Don't even know what they want. Don't even know what they want. Don't even know what they want. All that cake. Don't even know what they want. Don't even know what they want. Don't even know what they want.
Talton, man, just tremendous worker, man. I mean, he had ACL surgery at the end of January last year, I think, and he was cleared to play by the beginning of November. And I mean, it took him a couple months to really look like his old self, but you know, by the time we was in the season, you couldn't even tell he had ACL surgery. So, I mean, I think that's just a testament to his work ethic and the time that he spends on his game outside of practice.
Tell me why you get me hype. You get me hype.
I think that was probably the best thing that could happen to me in high school, basketball-wise. It just made me mentally tougher. Even though I had some physical setbacks, the mental part of the game was like so much easier when I got back, that I could get through a lot of obstacles and a lot of challenges that I faced early in the season. Like I couldn't even hit a shot for the first couple of games, but I just kept working at it. I just never let my mental go down, and always kept my physical up and always kept my mental up, and that was just a great experience for me. I learned a lot from it.
Personally, I don't really like to dunk. I know it gets my teammates excited, it gets them all riled up, and I think we play better when we're a rowdy team. So if I could dunk the ball every time, I would, just for that purpose.
Cam, you know, I mean, just natural athlete, one of the best natural athletes that I've coached. You know, just the way he just moves his body in the air sometimes. I mean, go back and look at that play from Colgan. And I think that's on Cam's highlight tape for his career right there. That's the first play.
Play for your brothers. Don't worry about all the individual goals. You know, I'm not saying don't go chase them, don't go break records, stuff like that. Just play for your brother, the dude beside you. He's working just as hard as you are. Some of those things don't come to him like they came to you.
No, I don't think I have any regrets on any games. Thought I brought it all every game, or tried to give it my all every day, and no regrets.
Well, basketball is definitely a game of habits. It's definitely a game of runs, definitely a game of mistakes. Just don't be afraid to fail and don't regret anything. Leave it all on the court. Love it fully or don't do it at all, is my saying.
The juniors and the sophomores, they all did their part in being supporting cast. We had different guys, that stepped up every night. Terrell had some big nights where he led us. Nell had some big nights where he led us. Certain times you come watch us play, you didn't know who our best player was. I think that was the special thing about this team. You got a guy like DJ who started half the season. You got another guy like Dean who started half the season. You got a sophomore in Saeed who came in and played big minutes, was one of our best defensive players. Another sophomore, Eric Taylor, who made the jump from freshman to varsity, which you don't see that very often. But I think his toughness, his maturity, I think helped him make that jump. Fabian started the season on JV. He did what I asked him to do. I was tough on him. As the season went on, Fabian started getting a lot of minutes, so I'm looking forward, to seeing what he can do this offseason and next season. I think part of building a program, part of making change is sticking to it. So we plan on sticking to it. We're losing a lot of talent, a lot of guys who've done a lot for this program and probably go on and do a lot for other programs. But I think if we regroup, we get back in the off season and we let that fire burn in us, from some of those losses, I think we can come back next year and win the conference or win the district. So, my expectations will continue to be high, for every group that comes through Riverbend from now on, so don't expect everything to get lighter or just because guys are graduating, we may look at different goals. Our goal every year is going to be win the district championship. So, I'm confident in the guys that are coming back. I think we got enough talent coming back. I think next year we could even be a better team, from top to bottom. We weren't as deep as I would have liked this year. So next year I think the focus is playing together, playing hard, playing smart, and, the sky's the limit, man. This was only the beginning of Riverbend basketball. There's more to come, so stay tuned.
To be the greatest, you gotta imagine it at first. And if you believe, you will become the greatest. Greatest of all time.
I'm destined for greatness, I ain't worried about the haters. Make sure you mention me when you speaking on the greatest. Putting this working on me, I'm just trying to make it. Been waiting on the realest, maybe you can stop rating. I'm the greatest of all time. Greatest of all time. Greatest of all time. Greatest of all time. Losing ain't an option, man, I'm going for the victory. Breaking all the records, what's going down in history.
Yeah. Oh.